Welcome to Declaration SolidWorks CADCam Practice 31. So today we are going to create 3D model random part 15. Here is the detail drawing of the 3D model random part 15. We have the side view, front view and top view. This 3D model random part 15 we can create easily, but we are going to use post extrude, cut extrude, as well as we are going to play with reference plane. So today I'm going to show you how to use reference plane to cut this area and this area. When we look at the front view, the first cut and the second cut are different, not using the same plane. As well as we also have the third cut at the side view. So let's begin. Before we start, make sure you use the correct SolidWorks part file. Okay, we are going to start with the top plane. Create a new sketch. I'm going to use the center rectangle picture, and then I'm going to create the rectangle. Here, I'm going to give the length is 44 mm and the width is 32 mm. Alright, exit the sketch. Go to the feature. I'm going to extrude base. Using the blind command, I'm going to extrude until 25.5 mm. Okay, now we are already created the rectangle. I forgot, go to the sketch again. So we can see that here we have fillet radius 8. So I'm going to create the fillets radius which is 8 and then click at this point. And then okay. Once you create the sketch or you create the features, you can edit at it like this. Okay, we have already created the rectangle with the fillet. Now I'm going to cut this part first and followed by this and finally this. Okay, for this, okay, I'm going to create a reference line before I create the reference plane. Later I will explain why I create the reference line. I'm going to select this face and then I'm going to create a center line from here to here, and the distance is 3.5. Okay, exit sketch, and then I'm going to create another 2 more reference line over here. I'm going to select center line and then like this, and then create another center line below the line before, and then I'm going to give the dimension from, for this one is here to here, 9.5. And for this one is 16. So when we look at the detail drawing, we have 2 distance for the reference plane and the distance from the top view which is 3.5. So now it makes sense. Exit sketch. Alright, I'm going to create a reference plane for the first cut extrude. For that I'm going to select this line and this line. So once you select the 2 lines, you can see that the plane lies on the 2 lines and click OK. Okay, I'm going to select this face and create a new sketch. So we can see that we are going to draw this shape on the plane. So use the line command, you can freely draw the shape. And yes, okay, we got the shape. We are going to give the dimension. This is about 9.5. Here we have 6.25. From here to here, which is 12.5. And then the height of this from here, which is 17.5. And finally, we have the fully defined sketch. Okay, I'm going to exit sketch, going to the feature, I'm going to select the extrude cut. Now, for this, we are going to use up to surface command. And I'm going to select the plane 1. So you can see that this sketch is cut projected through this plane and then not exceed the plane. Alright, and then click OK. Now we already get the shape of it. Next, I'm going to cut the second feature. For that I'm going to select the same face, create a new sketch, and then I'm going to use convert entities command. I'm going to convert this line, and this line, and this line. Alright, and then click OK. So now we have this line. I'm going to connect from here until the reference line and then connect over here. Now I'm going to use the trim command to trim the excessive lines like this. So once you trim the excessive line, it will in a closed loop and then you can see the shape. So I'm going to exit sketch, use the extrude cut, same method. I'm going to use the up to surface command, but now we cannot select the plane 1, so we forget to create plane 2. For that I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to roll over the sketch 5. Now I'm going to create the plane. For that I'm going to use the first line, this one, and the second line, the down one, and then click OK. So now we have the plane 1 and plane 2. I hide the plane 1 and the sketches. Now we have the plane 2. I'm going to roll back the sketch 5 and then create cut extrude. Oh, sorry. Select this sketch 5, create cut extrude, and then I'm going to select this plane 2. Now you can see that it will cut until the plane. Click OK. Now we have the first and second cut as the detail drawing. I'm going to hide this plane. Okay, finally we are going to cut over the third feature, this one. Either we are going to draw this or the cut area. So I'm going to teach you how to draw the retain area and cut the outside. So we are going to draw this one. Okay, I'm going to select this face, create a new sketch. Okay. I'm going to use the line command. Just create a sketch like this, here, here, and here. Once you close the loop, I'm going to create a circle like this, and then I'm going to trim. Alright. Okay, so once we get the shape like this, I'm going to give the dimension for it. This one is 3.5. The center point from this line is 11, and the center from point this line is 15.8, and the radius is 6.5. Alright, so we are remaining this. This one is 26. Alright, our sketch is fully defined. Now, I'm going to exit sketch. I'm going to use cut extrude. For now, we can use blind. And then you can see here flip cut, side to cut. So once you click on that, it will flip from the sketch we draw. And then I'm going to select this one is 9.5. Alright, and then click OK. So now you can see that we already complete our 3D model random part 15. So we use both extrude and cut extrude to create this drawing. But in this video, we learn how to use reference plane to cut the geometry like this. Alright, that's all for this video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.